Hi, hello and welcome to my channel. Today we have a very fun video. I was just scrolling through Instagram and I found a reel and it was very inspiring and I decided to do that as well. So today we are talking with ChatGPT and we are color analyzing myself. So we are color analyzing our skin because of course we have warm, neutral or cool tone skin, and as well based on the color of your eyes or your hair or something like that, they could interact with each other in different ways. So of course different colors and different tones of colors will look different based on that. So I took a selfie. I'm gonna put the screen recording right here, and I went into settings and I just picked my color with the picker of the color for drawing or stuff like that, and I took the hex number of that of my skin tone. Then I did the same for my eye color, and then for my hair I did twice. First because I have darker hair right here and lighter right here, so I took two of those. And then I went to my body ChatGPT and asked what colors will look good on me, and if I am summer, spring, autumn or winter in the color array, and I got a response and I'm very excited because I'm actually autumn and I quite suspecting that I look good in warm tones because for my eyes I have brown but with a bit of green in there. So we will get to makeup as well because I asked about that as well. But the recommendations are terracotta, burnt orange, dark red, and then olive green, which I didn't expect really. This is, by the way, my color palette, but olive green, that is very nice. So I am quite excited that now I have a color palette for my skin tone and everything. So let's talk about the makeup because I am quite excited about this part. And of course I'm gonna read what ChatGPT recommended. So I already have my base down. For foundation, the recommendation is to opt for a warm toned foundation. I'm reading. There's a reason I'm looking that way. That matches your skin tone. Of course, you need to match your skin tone. Look for shades with peach or golden undertones to enhance your natural warmth. And avoid, of course, foundations that are cool tone. I decided today, just because I don't want a very dramatic look, to just use a concealer, and I used the Bare With Me concealer serum in the shade Light. I would say that this is pretty neutral overall. And then I put some powder, I did my brows, and I put some bronzer. And it doesn't say anything about bronzer, but this one is the shade 1 Natural from Essence. And I would say that this is a very good warm bronzer that is not orange, but it is warm and nice. I really like it. It looks really nice on me. So this is what I used. Let's move into blush because right here it is very interesting and I am quite excited. So it says to choose a blush shade that mimic the natural flush of your cheeks. Warm peach, terracotta or bronze shades can add a flattering warmth to your complexion. You can also experiment with deeper shades like burnt orange or deep rose for a more dramatic look. This is very interesting because I always will purchase the more warm shade in a blush. The more neutrally peachy shade or the more bronzy shade, I almost never pick the pink shade, and I really am not that interested in the pink trend of blush, the very kind of cool toned ashy pink. That would not look the best on me, and I already know that, and I just don't want to try it really. For today, I just want to use this one. This is the iconic London Kissed by the Sun in the shade So Cheeky, and I think this describes my aesthetic very well, and I think it matches the description so nicely. Just look at this shade. It is a warm bronzy shade and it's just the perfect blush for that description, in my opinion. So I'm gonna take a refer number 5 and just apply this one. I really love it. It is a shimmery blush. That is what I enjoy the most. And this one looks so nice on me. I really like it. And now I understand why, because it makes total sense in my opinion. And for the cheeks, it makes total sense because I never contour, because I just don't like ashy tones on me. And for highlighter as well, I will always choose the more golden shade rather than the more pinky, very light shade that looks a bit more cool toned. Let me read about eyeshadows, because here as well it makes total sense and it's very fun to have some products that are your favorites and that you are reaching for the most, and then they are matching the theory as well, so that is great. For eyeshadow, it says earthy tones and warm neutrals will complement your eye color and hair. Consider shades like bronze, copper, warm browns, olive green and deep plum for eyeshadows. These colors will enhance your eyes and add depth to your look. My favorite pencil to wear around the eyes is this one, and this is called Copper Chic, and it is the most beautiful shade that looks so unbelievably beautiful on me. It makes my eyes look a bit more green, and it's just, this pencil is my favorite and it makes my eyes sparkle and I just love it. Today I want to do a very simple look, so we are gonna start with this one from Martine Cosmetics, and I'm gonna take only this shade and I'm gonna blend it very well in my crease. I'm taking a Zoeva, what number are you? 239, and like I said, I'm gonna put this one everywhere into the crease and on the lid, just to set the eye primer. And then I'm taking this Oden's Verdandi palette and the refer number 12, and I'm gonna take this shade in here, and I just want to intensify this edge right here just a bit, because I want to put a shimmer on top and I just want something as a base there. And I'm gonna add the E.L.F shadow stick on my waterline as well, and I put it a bit on the lid, so I'm gonna blend it out. I don't know if you are able to tell, but I already see that my eyes look a bit more green right now because of the E.L.F pencil. So what I'm gonna do is take the shade Precious, this one, and this will be the star of the show. I'm gonna start with the brush that I just used, the number 12, and I'm gonna pick it up and I will spray the brush, but not with a lot of product. I just want to not have fallout, and then we will use it with a flat brush as a normal shimmer. I'm taking just the smallest amount of the peachy shade just to blend the edges. Then I'm taking Precious on a refer number 2 and spraying it a bit more, and this one will be right here in the middle of the lid and then on the lower lash as well. And then I'm taking just the smallest amount of the peachy shimmer shade from the Verdandi one, just to have something in the inner corner. Next, let's read about eyeliner and mascara. So it says that brown or warm bronze eyeliners will define your eyes without overpowering them. You can also experiment with olive green or deep plum for a more adventurous look. Avoid harsh black eyeliners as they can appear too stark against your warm coloring. So yeah, I'm usually doing black eyeliners, but I enjoy a brown from time to time. As I mentioned, usually I do like a more browny bronzy in the waterline. At least for wings I do usually use something like a black eyeliner, but today we are gonna use a bit of this killer liner. I just want to add the smallest wing right here with this one. I did the cutest baby wing possible. Let's move to mascara. Opt for a brown mascara for a softer, more natural look. If you prefer darker lashes, choose a dark brown or a plum mascara instead of a black to complement your warm undertones. That is very interesting because I just purchased, without knowing this, I just purchased a brown mascara. I didn't think in my life that I would buy a brown mascara because I just like dramatic lashes. I just like dramatic makeup in general, but right now I just love something like this. So I bought the Essence Lash Without Limits in the brown one, and this is the third time I'm using it. It is a dark brown, I would say, but it is beautiful and you can tell that it is brown. So I'm gonna apply this and just enjoy my brown lashes. Lash is done and I really enjoyed this mascara. It is, like I said, brown. You can see that it is brown, so I really enjoy it and it makes my lashes look pretty great. So I am quite happy with my purchase and I really like this look. It's just very flattering on me. It makes total sense. Let's finish with lips. It says rich warm toned lip colors will complement your autumn coloring. Shades like terracotta, brick red, warm plum or deep berry will look stunning on you. Matte or satin finish can add sophistication to your look, but don't shy away from experimenting with glosses for a more vibrant finish. When I read this description, I had the perfect lipstick in mind, and it is this one from Nabla. The formula is 11 out of 10 and this shade. I have in here the Matte Pleasure lipstick in the shade Heatwave Clay. Look at this one. It is the most beautiful terracotta shade. I'm gonna apply the ABH in Hazelnut as a lip liner. It is pretty beige, but I just want something as a base, but then we will apply that beautiful brick orange shade. Not to mention that this lip color, it is pretty warm as well and I love it. I just removed the excess and it looks so nice. I am very excited about this look. It suits me very well, I would say. These are for sure some of my colors. The only thing that I don't like is that this concealer is just a bit too light right now, so that is the only thing. So what I'm gonna do next is position myself in a better angle and show you some clothing because we have something about that as well. Okay, so with this part I'm gonna be a bit faster because I don't want to bore you. Let me read a bit about the clothing and I'm gonna show you some pieces that I already have. Of course, it says about the warm neutrals, khaki, tan, camel, olive green for basics, of course that. And then of course it says about rich earthy tones like terracotta as my lipstick and burnt orange, deep burgundy and stuff like that, just to incorporate in my wardrobe. And then it says about jewel tones, which I absolutely love, to experiment with emerald green, sapphire blue and deep plum, and I do have some. I have this very beautiful emerald green dress and I think this one is just a perfect color for this description, and as well with some earthy tones. I have this new blouse that I really enjoy and it is a beautiful shade of green. It matches me really great, so I really could understand the description. And then it says for prints and patterns, that is very interesting. It says look for prints and patterns inspired by nature, such as floral prints, which in general I do like floral things. I do have a skirt that is with flowers, and animal print. Animal print is my absolute favorite. I'm gonna show you something. And the geometric design in warm earthy colors. I absolutely love animal print and I have this one that is just one of my favorites. I really like it. It is, as you can see, a neutral color, but I love animal print. And lastly, I want to show you this one, and this is just with a pattern that is a bit more geometrical, and it is camel with a pop of green, and again I think it matches the description really well, and I love this one. So, And the last thing that it mentions, it is accessories. So for jewelry and accents in bags or stuff like that, it says that gold and bronze will match me the best. I actually wear only silver jewelry. That is what I like. I just enjoy it more, but I know that probably gold would look better on me, but it is the only thing that is not matching the description. I just prefer silver. It is what it is. But yeah, this was the video. It was very, very fun and it makes total sense. And let me know in the comments if you are trying this and if you learned something or if it is interesting. But of course, I will wear blue or pink. It is fun to wear all colors and I love all colors. But at the same time, it is very interesting to know which colors will match me the best. So if you like this video and you want to see more from me, please subscribe and give it a like, and I'll see you next time.